start on our hands and knees. So let's take our knees under our hips, our wrists in line with our shoulders. And we're going to start to take a few seat curves. So let's gaze over the left shoulder to the left heel. And then we'll come back through the center. Gaze over the right shoulder to the right heel. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And exhale, right. Now let's find that neutral table once more. We're going to extend the right leg back, toes come down. Press through your right heel, and then find a gentle rock forwards and back. Starting to stretch that right calf out. And then we'll all find some stillness. We're gonna lift the right leg up, toes dial down. We're gonna bend the right knee, hug it in towards our chest. And then we're gonna step the right foot in between our hands. Maybe you wanna curl the left toes under and slide that left knee back a little bit. And then we're gonna come up, hands come onto the right thigh. We're gonna press forward through that right knee. You wanna make sure you can still see your toes a little bit here. Then you're gonna feel that stretch up the front of that left leg. So lunging forward. And then we're gonna take our left hand down. Reach our right arm up towards the ceiling. Get a little twist. And then our right arm is going to come out forward. It's going to come to the inside of the right thigh. We're going to curl the left toes under, lift the left knee, slide it back, drop it back down. So we're setting up for a lizard. We're going to wiggle that right foot out to the right side. Open your right foot up like a book. Right hand to the right thigh. Press that knee away from you. Now maybe you want to get a little bit of a rotation here by taking that right hand down, inhaling the left arm up to the sky, and exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right leg. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we thread. One more time, inhale to open, and exhale to thread. Let's bring that left hand back down. We're going to slide our right foot back in line with our hip. Then we're going to lift the right toes up. We're going to lean, find our half split, feeling that stretch up the back of the right leg. And then we'll lunge back forward. We're going to slide the right leg back to meet the left. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, and then we'll take a cat-cow to ring out. Inhale, chest lifts, butt lifts, cow pose. Exhale, push the mat away around that spine like an angry cat. Let's find neutral table, and we'll build this on the other side. Extending that left leg back, toes come down. Press through the left heel, find that rock forwards and back. Starting to work into that left calf. And then we'll find stillness. Lift the left foot up, toes dialed down. Tuck the left foot into the belly, and then step the left foot in between the hands. Then we're going to place our hands on top of the left thigh. Maybe you slide your right knee back a little bit. And then we're going to lunge forward through that left leg, making sure you can see your left toes. And we want to feel that stretch up the front of the right leg. Full steady breaths. And then our right hand's going to come down. Our left arm's going to lift, and we're going to get a twist here. You can gaze down at your right hand or up to the sky, the left thumb, whatever feels best in your neck. And then we'll take that left hand to the inside of the left foot, wiggle your left foot out to the side, and then open up your left foot like a book. Take your left hand to your left thigh, press that knee away, maybe sliding that right leg back. A little stretch. Now if you want to get that twist and rotation, you're going to drop that left foot back down. We're going to inhale, reach that left arm up to the sky. Nope. Yeah, inhale, reach that left arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale to open. Exhale to thread. One more time, we inhale, open. And exhale, we thread. We'll plant that that left hand down, and then we'll wiggle that left foot back in line with the hips. We'll lean it back to straighten that left leg, toes come up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch of the back of the left leg. And then we'll re-bend that left knee, slide it back to the right, wag your tail, cat-cow ring out. Let's find a little bit of stillness here. We're gonna find an inchworm pose. So leaving our hips where they are, knees in line with the hips, we're gonna walk our arms forward, slide our forearms down, push our butt up in the air. Maybe you take your chin down onto the mat, starting to stretch that low back. We'll walk the hands back. And then we're gonna shift the weight to the left knee, right leg reaches up, and the right knee comes into the nose, and then we're gonna set up so that that right knee comes to your right wrist and the right foot comes to the left wrist. So we're setting up for a pigeon stretch. Now, if that seems a little crunchy to get into it, you can come into it through a down dog. So we start up in our down dog, then we lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. We bend the knee, we take it into our nose, and then we drop into that pigeon stretch. So deep stretch in the right hip. Maybe you come down on your forearms. Couple steady breaths. And then we walk those hands back to straighten up. We're going to sit onto the right hip. Sweep your left leg out in front of you. So the arch of the right foot comes to the inside of the left thigh. We're going to inhale, our arms reach up. And exhale, we're going to fold ourselves forward. A little micro bend in the left knee. We're taking our belly down towards our left thigh. And then we'll straighten back up. We'll cross the legs. We're going to stack the right foot in front of the left. Give yourself a little wiggle. Inhale your arms up. Exhale to fold forward. The hands can come down on the mat. The elbows can come down. You can bring your forehead into your hands, or your forearms can come down on the mat. You want to make sure that your butt's not coming up off the ground. You want your glutes fully grounded here. We're going to walk ourselves back up. We'll roll over onto one side, and then we'll find ourselves back in that tabletop pose. And then we're going to take this flow towards the other side. So maybe you lift the left knee up, take it into the chest, and then fall into your pigeon pose from here. Or you take that down dog, you lift the left leg up, you bend the knee, you take it in, dropping down, left knee to the left wrist, left foot to the right wrist. Find your pigeon pose on this side. Maybe you come down onto the forearms. Maybe you stay in that king pigeon. Whatever feels best in your body. We're going to walk ourselves back. We're going to sit onto the left hip, sweep that right leg forward, left arch of the foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale your arms up, and exhale to fold forward. And then we're going to straighten up, and this time we're going to stack our left leg in front of our right. Finding the opposite leg cross that you had on the other side. Give yourself a wiggle. And then inhale the arms up. And exhale, we'll fold forward. Maybe the elbows come down and the forehead comes into the hands, or the forearms come down on the mat. making sure your glutes stay grounded. And we're going to walk ourselves back up, straighten the spine. And we're going to extend our left leg out in front of us. Cross your right leg over your left. You're going to take your left elbow behind your right knee. Your right hand's going to come behind you. So, on the inhale, you're going to find some length. And on the exhale, you're going to twist to gaze over that right shoulder. And then we'll unwind, we'll straighten that right leg. Left knee bends, we take that left foot over the right knee. Right elbow comes behind left knee, left hand comes behind you. Inhale to extend, and exhale to twist. Now we're gonna uncross, we're gonna bend the knees. Plant the feet down, roll yourself down onto your spine. Take your arms out to the side in a T position. We'll take a breath in. On the exhale, press through those feet to lift those hips, finding a quick bridge pose. Maybe you walk those shoulders together, get a little opening through the chest. And then we're gonna roll ourselves down. We're gonna roll over onto our left side. We're gonna take our right hand on top of our left, like alligator arms. And then we're gonna sweep that right hand over our head, dropping open to the right side, almost like you're drawing a circle. And then we'll trace it back, coming back onto the left side. So we'll roll back, right arm reaches to the right side. And then we come back through to the left. One more time, we open, drawing that circle overhead. And then we come back. Then we'll open to a T, and we'll take this to the other side. So we'll roll over onto that right side, left hand in line with the right. And then we'll open up to the left. And then we'll go back to the right. Opening to the left, and back to the right. One more time, open to the left, and back to the right. Now we're going to roll over onto our belly. And then we're going to get a deep shoulder stretch. So let's bend that elbow like it's half of a goalpost. And then we're going to take our left hand under our left shoulder. We're going to curl the left toes under. We're going to shift our weight over to that right side. Left foot's going to come over to the right. You're really going to feel that stretch in the front of the right shoulder. Using that left hand for support. And then we'll unwind. We'll take our right hand under our right shoulder. The left arm comes to that goal post. And then we'll twist over to the left. So building that stretch on the other side. And then we'll slowly unwind. We'll place our hands in line with our nipple line. We'll press ourselves up for a cobra pose. And then we'll round it back to find that child's pose. And when you get to that child's pose, take your big toes to touch, walk your knees out wide, butt comes back by the heels. And then we'll walk both hands over to the right. Palm of the left hand comes on top of the right. You're getting that side body stretch from the low back on the left side up through the rib cage and into that left shoulder. And on an exhale, we're gonna walk through the center, over to the left. Right hand comes on top of left. Get that side body stretch from the right hip all the way up to the right shoulder. And then we'll walk ourselves through the center. We'll come to sit on our heels. And that's our stretch.